This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's Martinez Warrington 2 fight week here in Leeds, making her UK debut, second professional fight. I'm joined by Skye Nicolson. How are you, Skye Nicolson?
I'm good, thanks. I'm excited. The energy around fight week's been high. It's been exciting, so I'm very excited for Saturday night.
Well, you've been in the game for so long now. I mean, this is your second fight now within a matter of a week or so, whatever it's been. So, yeah, let's talk about, obviously Oscar was in interviewing you last time out, but that experience to get that pro debut out of the way, bit of relief in a way?
Yeah, a bit of relief. There was a lot of nerves, but I felt comfortable out there in the fight. I really enjoyed fight week. I enjoyed the whole process. It's obviously very different to the amateurs, all the media and the face-to-face and the weigh-in and all that sort of thing, but I really, I tried to just embrace the moment and enjoy the process, and I did. I had fun. It was good.
With the platform, the broadcaster, your management, everyone's kind of been giving the whole Skye Nicolson push over the last few months, but that's what they're in the game for, and that's what you kind of involved with those guys to do that. So they did that job, but you had to do your job.
Yeah, no, exactly. Eddie's pretty much promised me that while I'm performing and doing my job, they'll keep doing their job and promoting me as best as they can. So, no, I feel like I've got a really good team around me, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
So, you've probably spoken about it. I don't know if you have or not. Probably have. But Alexandra Palace, when you were there doing some work for DAZN, there was obviously a viral moment that went out between yourself and Chris Lloyd.
There was.
Which was hilarious, because we know Chris Lloyd, and it was kind of just it seemed an awkward image, but didn't really reflect what it was.
No, it must have just been one of those split-second moments that really didn't reflect the situation at all, because, I get along really well with Chris, and I feel like it was definitely worse for Chris than it was for me, but it was funny, and I loved all of the different twists that kind of came out of it. The internet can do some funny things.
Absolutely, as we all know, but I think there was some kind of comparable pictures that had made memes over the last sort of 2 or 3 years on social media, and I think it was being compared to that, but Chris is a big boy, I'm sure he can handle it all.
I think he secretly loved it, to be honest.
I think he did as well. Yes. Okay, so you're in action this week, as we said, against Beck Connolly. Interesting, I spoke to Beck Connolly about 2 or 3 hours ago, and I said to her about her situation regarding her fight in a month's time, and her attitude was, well, unless there's some kind of conspiracy or kind of robbery in terms of her being stopped, then she doesn't expect to be stopped, and she can still go on to fight Nina Hughes. But I'm sure you were kind of aware of all this situation.
Yeah, I actually sparred Nina last week and told her that I'd been offered Beck Connolly, and I actually said, don't worry, I'm not stealing your opponent. I turned down fighting Beck Connolly. I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted probably a higher caliber opponent, but obviously with the short turnaround between San Diego and this fight, obviously it did end up becoming a decision that was out of my hands, and my team took the fight with Beck Connolly. I think Beck Connolly watched the fight in San Diego, saw a boxer that boxes on the back foot, moves, doesn't really sit down on her punches, and she thinks she's in for a safe fight so that she can fight again in a few weeks, but if the stoppage is there, I'm definitely going to be looking for it.
That's interesting. Does that put you in a little bit of an awkward situation in regards to Nina Hughes, who's going to be scheduled to fight her in a month's time?
Yeah, it did actually. I felt really shit about it, and I reached out to Nina when I found out the other day that I was actually going to be boxing against Beck, especially after the conversation we just had last week when I told her I wasn't going to be a bitch and steal her opponent. But it's part of the sport. Boxing's a business, and if the roles were reversed, I'm sure Nina would have took the opportunity if it was her only chance to fight as well. So it is what it is, and I've got to make sure that I go out and perform and impress and put on a good show so that I can keep getting the opportunities that I'm getting. So I kind of have to push that situation to the side and just focus on my job on Saturday night.
I just want to highlight that this situation that you're in happens all the time in boxing. Every week on some show, there's always a fighter that is taking, male or female, taking a fight with a view to another fight, and everyone kind of waiting for the other fight is on edge because they're hoping that that person comes through in whatever capacity. But this isn't something new. It happens all the time, as you well know.
Yeah, well, it is a little bit new for me, obviously, but I am seeing that it's all part of the game, it's all part of the business, and yeah, I've just got to focus on my job, and that's to give a good performance on Saturday night and make a statement.
Do you see yourself living out here now? I know you're kind of training, etc., but do you see yourself kind of making the UK a permanent base in life for you, not just in boxing?
Potentially. I'm definitely enjoying being here. I feel like I've made myself a home away from home here, and yeah, I'm not really feeling homesick or anything yet. It's only been 3 months, so it's probably early days to say, but I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying being in the UK, and yeah, we'll never say never, I guess.
Okay, I'm sure the UK will welcome you. Where you were sparring Nina Hughes is literally the next road from where I live, which is weird because it's the only gym within kind of a 4 or 5 mile radius boxing gym where pros train. But I saw pictures of you at Newlands gym in Essex, and yeah, I messaged Paul, and I don't think you were going back there anytime soon. That was possibly your last kind of session there.
Yeah, that was my last spar, but I have really good rounds with Nina, so I'm sure I'll be sparring out there with her more often after this fight as well, as long as things go well.
2 days out, obviously a huge card in Leeds, Warrington Martinez, obviously Ebony Bridges fighting for a world title, amongst other fights. So it's a great build to make your UK debut on. Yeah,
it's a huge card, an exciting card, and it's in Leeds, which I just keep hearing all about this Leeds energy and the atmosphere that's going to be there on Saturday night, and I just can't wait. I'm buzzed. I can't wait to fight in front of an exciting crowd.
And looking to improve your performance from your debut, which I suppose is a normal thing for you to look to do this weekend?
No, definitely. I feel like when I went back in the gym after that first fight, I just felt like I'd learnt so much. Even though in the moment I didn't really feel like I did. I had a very easy kind of safe performance. But yeah, I went back in the gym and I just felt more well-rounded. I felt like I really did learn a lot from that first experience, and I'm excited to kind of go through the gears and show what else I can do in these next few fights.
And Eddie Hearn has full confidence in you. Obviously, he's guiding promotionally the careers of many females and males in general, but you have full confidence in Eddie that he's going to kind of deliver you to where you want to be. Yeah,
100%. I've signed with the best promoter in the business, and he's the best in the world at what he does, and I want to be the best in the world at what I do. So yeah, I think we'll make a good team.
It's funny when you have a promoter that actually says he's the best, like outright at what he does. Usually it's a little bit of like, let other people say, but with Eddie it's like, no, I am the best.
Well, he is. He is, to be fair. You've got to give him that. I mean,
there's no way I'm going to say that on camera. Whether that's true or not, there's no way he's getting that out of me. But I'm saying, yeah, self-belief is better than no belief.
Oh, 100%. If you don't believe, why would anyone else believe it?
There we go. Okay, have you got anything else you'd like to add before we finish, Skye?
I promised activity. I'm staying active. 3 weeks out from my debut, I'm back in the ring this week, and hopefully have really exciting fight news after this fight as well. So tune in this weekend.
Hold on a minute. Have you lined up another fight after this?
I have.
Okay.
Pending a good performance.
Pending a good performance.
Yeah. Got to impress first.
Okay. Well, Skye, thank you very much. Skye Nicolson, thank you very much for your time. And we'll grab a word with you after.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Always a pleasure, Cougs.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Skye Nicolson. Tune into the Zone this Saturday.